So I want to ask you a question. What are you really living for? What is your life all about? The world has been affected so much by thoughts and labors of those who dwell in it. Great progress and achievement was made by people who chose to stand out in life. This set of people have molded their ideas and forms and set their desired future in motion. Today, we can look into the future and foresee great improvements coming in different areas of life. For example, the future of technology, education, politics, industries, religion, and many more. In as much as so much advancement has been made in several of these areas, the earth still seems to be so hungry for more. Each time a child is born into this world, a dream is born. However, dream alone does not impact the world, but dream builders do. Our world does not seek for dreamers. It seeks for dream builders. The world craves to satisfy the thirst of job creation, technological advancement, civilization, industrialization, development, wealth creation, peace, love, stability in marriage, and many more. Dreams we are giving to each one of us so that we can reach out to one another and make the world a home. But only few people took the step required to realize those dreams. The one who took a step and succeeds took a place in the world's book of greatness. The world today is decaying constantly because majority of people that live never made enough effort to bring to pass their God-given dreams, while some others acquired and inverted dreams capable of causing destruction, war, crime, corruption in the world. Permit me to ask you this. What are you living for? Do you know that your relevance to the world depends on what you are willing to do to improve the world around you? To most people, life is all about the daily routine. Wake up in the morning, eat, get to work, return home, eat, sleep, wake up the next morning and continue the routine. For some, it's about being alive, get married, have and raise children, grow old and die. This is one of the few reasons most people's lives are miserable. They live the daily routine life. Some have retired to the village to settle for old age, not knowing that the day you retire is the day you start losing relevance to your world. Do you try to get to school in order to get a job, start a family, then grow old and die? The unfortunate thing is that those who live this way do not get fulfilled in most cases, and many never enjoy true happiness. They realize that their survival is at the mercy of others. They experience problems like loss of jobs, breakup in marriage, since they are not in charge of their lives and destiny. Thus, they entrust their lives and survival to mess it up for them. When such happens, most people tend to give up in life. They sit back and wait for death. One thing I have realized in this life is that every other thing God created understood their purpose, and they are living for it, except man. The tree knows they are made to produce fruit for consumption and wood for furniture. The oxen and the horses understood they are made to serve man. The domestic animals understood they are made to serve as food for man and etc. But men are yet to know what they are really living for. Instead, men take from nature as much as it gives, and they do not care to give back. Since some people do not have any pursuit, they have time to envy others. They become jealous, hate, show wickedness, and plan evil against others because they are not occupied with better thoughts. If you must be fulfilled in life, you must find happiness. Then, if you must find happiness, then you must have a vision. At every point in time in your life, there should be a dream you are reaching out for. Learn to occupy yourself with your dreams and pursuit. In Genesis chapter 1, if you read from verse 26 to 27, the Bible said, God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fishes of the sea, and over the fowls of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth. So God created man in his own image, and in the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them, and God above we. In this passage, we see that God created man with a purpose, which is for them to have dominion over everything that was created, to replenish the earth and subdue it. God expects us to be responsible for the world that he gave us. He expects us to make the world better. We need to come to a point where we feel responsible for everything and everyone around us. God wants us to improve. He wants us to innovate. He wants us to solve problems. He wants us to make our society livable to every person alive. The world around you is your responsibility. You must do something to make it better for someone. Do not always seek for what you will gain from life. Rather, think of a way you can contribute to it. One of the reasons why some countries in the world today, especially in Africa, still remain underdeveloped is the fact that the larger percentage of its inhabitants do not care to contribute to their nation. They are concerned more with what they can gain from the government and who they can exploit. Even an employee in an organization cares less about his or her input into the organization, which could help the organization survive. Rather, they are interested in what they can take home. This way of thinking results to high level of corruption and underdevelopment in many nations of the world. Think about it. If there were no scientists who dedicated their lives to improving the world around them, would we be enjoying electricity, mobile phones, cars, computers, and lots of other technological innovations today? If everyone becomes self-centered, only being concerned with what will benefit them, then Earth will become like a jungle and we will live like animals. You must think of a way to meet a need in your own capacity. You must look out for other people's well-being, regardless of tribe, race, skin color, country, religion, and otherwise. Those barriers have hindered a lot of nations in the world today from advancing. The day you begin to do something to improve the world around you, you will become relevant to the same world. Today, we celebrate a lot of men and women who sacrificed personal gain to change the world. We celebrate Martin Luther King Jr., who fought for the black race. We celebrate Michael Faraday, Nikola Tesla, Bill Gates. We see people like Nelson Mandela, to mention but a few. So, would you write your name among these great men of impact, or keep living your life around yourself? Till next time, thank you very much.